Hi, welcome to Simply Country Cuisine. I have a guest with me today. This is Cy. We go to church together. And Cy is going to create and make homemade, what?
Corn dogs.
Corn dogs. So we ran through the recipe, and the first thing the recipe told us to do, what was it, Cy? We bought, what kind did we buy?
Beef hot dogs.
And it said for us to pat them dry. So we've let them come to room temperature here and dry because we're gonna roll them in some
cornstarch.
Cornstarch. So if you wanna take this spoon and maybe 2 or 3 tablespoons and just put it in your plate here and we'll roll them in there, yes. Now why are we putting the hot dogs in the cornstarch?
Because we're gonna roll them in milk.
What we're gonna do is we're gonna make a batter, right? And it will adhere to the dry hot dog, correct?
Yep.
Okay, so I can lay these in here. Cy and I have put oil in our deep Dutch oven back here, and we're letting it come to a temperature of 350 so we can deep fry our corn dog. So in this bowl here, we are going to put a box of Jiffy Blue Box cornbread mix in there. So if you want to put that in, my friend, the whole box. The whole box. 1 teaspoon of dry mustard, and Cy's already measured it out for us. 2/3 cup of all-purpose flour. We're using a 1/2 teaspoon of paprika, and do you remember why I told you we're putting the paprika in there?
To make the bread. Like the taste of it or something.
It browns it.
Yeah,
yes.
Yep.
So if you're baking in a microwave, if you're baking a chicken leg or something in a microwave, put a little paprika on it and it'll brown it up. So this will help the browning process. So if you'll put that in, and we have to add a cup of milk. Now I'm gonna ask you to start stirring that. Well, I kind of pre-beat this egg for you a little bit, okay? So if you'll start using your whisk and go ahead and start stirring your batter up, I'll get this egg beat up for you a little bit and then we'll add the egg. It'll be easier. Oh, that's looking good. Now I'm gonna pour this in for you. Now if you can mix that egg into that for me. Now while he's doing that, I'm just rubbing this cornstarch on the hot dogs because it's really drying the hot dog out. And you want your meat, your hot dog, to be very, very dry, because when he dips it into the batter, it will adhere to the hot dog and not slide off. Now, you know, of course, you won't be able to reuse this cornstarch. This has to go in the trash because it's touched the raw meat. He's got it nice and blended together. Okay, now, let's kind of slide this up out of your way. We're going to pour our batter into a glass. So, we'll pour this in here. We purchased this morning, went to H-E-B, and we got apple skewers. Now, I didn't get the long ones because they were thinner. I wanted a thick skewer. So we're not going to be able to hold the corn dog after we drop it in the hot oil. We're going to carefully place it in the hot oil, right?
Yep.
And then let it fry, and then we pull it out. We'll let it cool, and then we can hold it. We're going to take our skewer and push it up. Oh, it did, into it. Now, what we've laid back here is a wire rack on the stove. When the corn dogs come out, we're going to take it out and lay it on the rack. So I'm gonna get another plate so my chef here can dip this in here and set these on a plate. Now I'll get that plate again. I'll get a clean plate. Perfect. And then take it out and let it kind of drip, sir. To get all that drippy off of there. Could take a while, huh? And then just kind of lay it right here, and then we'll finish the rest of them. Push it up till you can kind of feel it a little bit, and then I'll go ahead and thread these for you, and you can dip. How's that?
Yeah.
So Cy and I had a discussion if we liked hot dogs better or corn dogs. We both said we liked hot dogs better with the bun. So this is going to be, we'll decide how well we like these corn dogs when they're done. Now they will only take about 3 minutes in our deep fryer. I'm gonna move Cy over next to the stove, and I'm gonna stand really close to him, Pastor Adam and Pastor Amber, and I'm going to make sure he does not get burned. We're gonna take it very slowly. When I get it here, I'm gonna let it go. Okay, I'm gonna try that now. Very slowly. Very slowly. Now let it go. Good boy. Try one more. We can only put 3 in that pan at a time. Perfect. Okay. And see, our oil is kind of hot. They're browning too fast.
Yeah.
I'll turn them around a little bit. I had to turn our oil down. What we did was we had the oil up a little high. So normally it would take about 3 minutes, but it only took about a minute if it took that long.
About seconds.
Yeah, it just took seconds, didn't it? And we dropped them in there, and they got a little darker than we'd like, but I think they're gonna be pretty good. And they're very hot now. So we're gonna let them cool for just a second while we get them on a plate, and then come join us at the table, and we're going to sample them, aren't we?
Yes.
All right, so we'll see you back in a minute. All right, we're back now. We're gonna try our hot dogs, and our food critic is gonna give you some information about the corn dog. Cy?
Well, I think this actually looks like a lot better than an HEB corn dog. I think I actually really like that it's like burnt and then a little golden on the sides. So I would give this, like, out of how it looks, I would probably get a decent 8 out of 10 for how it
Okay.
looks.
So shall we toast and try them?
Yeah.
Okay.
That's really good.
That's really good. I'm not a big corn dog fan,
But
this is good.
it's good. I would give it a 10 out of 10. This is way better than an HEB corn dog that you put in the microwave for a minute.
It has a real light, crunchy, airy crust, doesn't it? And we let the hot dogs come to room temperature, because Cy and I were talking about it, and we thought if we took a cold hot dog and put it in there, it would fry too fast and it wouldn't warm the hot dog up. But it did this warmed it up, didn't
Yes.
it? I think this will be something we'll make again, like when we have the grandkids here, or maybe next summer or something. What do you think?
Yes, this is amazing.
So tell me, Cy, how'd you like doing your first cooking video?
It was fun. Yeah, like I thought it wasn't gonna be like that fun, but this was actually a lot of fun because I actually do enjoy actually cooking. I do like how the corn dog is like crusty, with the bread is crusty, but then the hot dog itself is like soft.
It is. It's
So
real
then-
tender.
It like mixes it together, but it actually tastes like really good. So yeah, I think this is a 10 out of 10. This is really good.
Well, I was really blessed to have Cy come over and visit with us today. But always remember to like, subscribe, and share our videos on YouTube to be alerted that our videos will come out on Wednesdays. And on Thursdays, we have on Facebook, we have Contest Thursday. And always remember, if you don't have a place to worship, please join us at any one of our 5 locations of Glad Tidings Church. And if you look at Cy's hat, it says Glad Tidings Church. And please come on any Sunday at 10 o'clock now. And on Wednesdays at 7, we have small groups on Wednesdays. Yes, always. All right. Thank you so much. God bless you and have a wonderful week. Bye-bye.